Alright, folks, Slycem here with SlycemGaming, and we are here tonight ready to rock and roll. Got a lot of neat stuff to discuss. As we started in last night's stream, we're talking about the mysterious champion. Who is it? Who could it be? What are they going to bring to the contest? And things of that nature. On top of it, we're also going to be taking a look at that calendar and seeing exactly who or what is coming up. So, with that being said, I've working on downloading the photos so I can pop them up here and taking care of a couple things. Sorry, I got my cell phone dinging in the background. All right, dun 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 dun. All right, let's see where these download to. Alright guys, give me 1 second as I just bring these in. Uh-oh, already timed out my gameplay, so. Alright, I got that taken care of. We are ready to rock, we are ready to roll. Let's get things happening. Let me get back to YouTube here. Alright, let's go back up. There's Krusty Krab saying he's first. Very saying second. Legacy quick to the, did you get banned? We're going to be discussing the Banhammer coming up. Right, nice, I'm first. Dang it, I'm not, LOL. Ravenite with the what's up, Exploiter. Legacy RIP. Hey, Willow, what's up? Sup, guys? Right, Blackheart, I hope. Doc Strange wanted to stop by and say, hey, good to see you. Tipsy saying, Slycem in the house, I'm here. AZ real, my fingers went duh, and I couldn't put second, dang it. Excuse me. Riley's saying I'm lost, what happened with the Banhammer? Today it appears the bans have came out from the exploiting. Krusty saying, so you really got banned. Riley saying, so far as the ban goes, they didn't ban me, they just took some T4B shards away, and the 3-star shards, they didn't take the alphas or the sig levels on Venom I got from it. Weird. Interesting. Hey, Willow saying, hey, Rye, Blackheart doesn't fit the alphabetical list. Chris R6 saying, yo, Slycem. Josh with the my guy. Good seeing you, Josh. Glock Princess up in the chat. Good seeing her. Rye, yeah, I know, Willow. Just looks a lot like him. What's up, Jay? Good evening. Legendary Gamer, you guys are being surprised about him banned, but he has a 4-star Nightcrawler on his new account. Actually, this is my old account. Well, oops, I just dropped it and hit the keyboard. Oops, double oops. Let me go back at this a different direction. This is my secondary account that's just kind of been sitting there in limbo. I haven't played it. Whenever I decided to make SlycemGaming, I decided to make a second account just so nobody could steal the name Slycem. I was like, crap. Yeah, because you couldn't change names, so I made the account. Played it for a little bit. I was debating on trying to push it over the top and overtaking my other account, but I had where I was at, it didn't make sense. So instead, it's just been kind of laying here dormant. All right. So yeah, what's up, Dill? Good seeing you. And Riley's saying, yeah, Lash doesn't fit the alphabetical order champ image. And we're going to be popping these images up. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about what all is coming from them, what we think, who we think, so on and so forth. As far as anything else, as we go, I'm going to be playing, talking. Uh-oh. And as you can see, I'm on my secondary account. I don't even remember who all I have, so let's go take a look at this account. Curtis is saying he thinks it's another MCOC original character. So, you got some mastery points, Slice. Probably so, as you guys... Oh, look, 13 mastery points. There you go. You know how I am with my masteries. Yep, they're just sitting out there. Waiting to be used. Alright. Oh, too funny. Corgi, how about Bishop? He's a mutant. Ooh, that would be cool. It'd be cool to have him, but I don't see him coming. Bulldog didn't quit. Krusty, Bulldog is back. He's rolling. So yeah. He actually received a 7-day ban as well. So yeah, I mean, essentially what it runs down to is I did get a 7-day ban. I have no problem talking about it. Let me explain a couple things on this as I get things going here, because I got a lot of work to do on these champions. Again, I don't remember who all I have. So the way I look at this is very simple. I did the exploit for 2 reasons. A, I'm not going to be left behind. There's going to be people that exploit it. There's going to be people that take advantage of it. And unfortunately, as much as I like Kabam and I think they all in all do a good job, I don't trust them to keep the playing field level. I don't trust them to make sure that everything goes back the way it was. I don't trust them to do anything about it, to be quite honest. A 7-day ban, so be it. A lifetime ban is way too harsh for an exploit. The way it should be handled, in my opinion, is it should be accounts should be rolled back. Anything that you received at all from those should just be taken away. It's that simple. Already we're hearing reports of people keeping certain items, keeping certain things. So there's a big difference. You know, I mean, if somebody picked up even 3 4-star champions, that could be a big difference for them. You know, the right dupe could make a huge difference. I've heard of somebody keeping a 5-star out of it. You know, at the end of the day, all I want is for Kabam to treat us fairly, and for the community to treat them fairly as well. You know, and that's going to sound kind of contradictory considering I just exploited their game. But my point is, you know, if they leave it up, they can't expect it not to happen. When it happens, you know, you got to make sure you do a fair ban across, not necessarily a fair ban, but you have to have a fair policy across the board. You know, I guess I'm tired of hearing people say term of service this, term of service that for Kabam, but then where is it for the community? You know, whenever they kill us in the middle of a AQ, what do they do for us? You know, where is there, hey, look, man, we realize that our maintenance may have caused some issues for you guys, and because of that, you know, we're going to award X across the board. It doesn't have to be major. It's just a token. You know, I want to see them do something for the community outside of just give us the finger so much. Yeah, Dill says the only thing that is a big loss for you, Sly, is the 5-star shards from calendar and a week of AQ rewards. Yeah. But what's that mean to me? 5-star champions and 6-stars are coming. Yeah, I'd like to have the 5-star, but what? Who cares? You know, if I want to bust, I can make it back. And even worse, if I want to spin, if I'm a spender, here's the thing. If I'm a spender, and I have been, if you want to spin, you make those 5-star shards up in no time. Like, I can make that up in no time flat if I wanted to spin for it. So, you know, what does exploiting really do? I mean, what are they really doing to help take care of the people that are free to play, are paying little, or that are working their butt off through the week, and they have $10 left, and they spend it on the game to try and improve their account, and then they throw up a maintenance in the middle of the week, don't fix the problem, and cost somebody, you know, their revive, it cost them a death in AQ, cost them their boost in the arena. You know, those are all serious things. Somebody worked for that opportunity. And Kabam don't care. But they care whenever the community gets back at them. And I guess that's kind of my stance on it. I told a couple people, if I get banned, I get banned. I don't really care. Would it be some money down the tubes? Sure, but if it meant everybody would pay attention to what's going on, it'd be worth it. You know, it's just a very frustrating situation, and there's no real easy answer, other than Kabam has to look at it from our side too. So, Let's see here. Riley says, how is it that they can roll back the items from the exploits, but when I accidentally use an awakening gem, they can't restore that item? And again, Riley, this is what I'm talking about. Kabam only operates when it's efficient for Kabam. I just want fair treatment. I just want fair treatment for the players like they want for themselves. And instead they hide behind a term of service agreement that, you know, all I hear about is term of service, term of service. Okay, so would everybody rather us not play the game? I mean, because that's what I hear. When people say, well, you agreed to the term of service. Okay, fine. I'll kill it. I don't have to play the game. I can take my money and play something else. Like, I could have bought multiple PlayStation 4s, Xbox, and every game under God's green earth in the meantime. You know, and here's the thing. I'm not saying I want something for free. If maintenance goes on and I'm sitting there just tiddle-dinkling around in the game and I'm not doing anything, I don't expect them to give me anything. This isn't about that. This is about the guy that works his butt off, spends $10 on the game because he really wants Hood, throws down 3 arena boost or whatever he decides to buy with it to help him out, or buys the units to grind him. He's got the boost going, and then all of a sudden he loses out because Kabam does an emergency maintenance, and they don't do anything for that guy. He misses the reward. Is that fair to him? That champ was worth $10 to him. You know, it's just frustrating. I just want to see him take care of the players as much as we take care of the game. I've spent a lot of money on the game because I enjoy it. I want it to be a well-done game. But what I don't want is for me to be spending money on it if they're never going to do anything back. Like, they make their fair share. What is an arena boost going to do for them? You know, just take care of the community. When you do something wrong, own up to it and take care of it. Look, I got banned because I did something wrong, and I'm A-okay with it. More than okay with it. I'm fine with it. You know, I'm not fighting the ban. I didn't send him an email. I didn't send him a message. Ban me. I deserved it. Apparently, I was in the top 7%. You know, all I want is I want fairness for the players. And it's so frustrating. So frustrating because all I hear is that, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Well, that's just the way the game is. Well, Kabam's rich. They're rich because we pay them. You know, we pay them. We're their customer. You know, I don't believe in the customer's always right, but I do believe in you take care of them. And it makes no sense not to take care of the guys that play your game. Savage Ben saying, wait, SlycemGaming, did you get banned? I did. I got a 7-day ban, meaning I was in the top 7%. So for all of you that say I can't play, I just want to let you know I was in the top 7%. Think about it. 7% in the game. 7 days, right? Nope, they're active right now. There's a reason why I'm playing on my secondary account. Here, I can even switch it over. I can show you if you'd like. Biggest noob. About today at noon, a little before noon, it was a 168-hour ban is what I received. AKA 7 days. So, again, my point here is exactly this. Oh, there's no need to be sorry, Savage. I deserve it. I'm not here looking for any type of sympathy. I totally deserved it. I worked for that. Chit says top 7. He's a real grinder. Yep, I'm on the old SlycemGaming account. Yeah. Rice says, yeah, 4 guys in his alliance got banned. And again, guys, my deal here is not saying bans were not warranted. They were. Big time. But my point is 100% the fact that I have no problem banning us. Ban the players when we do something wrong. But when Kabam does something wrong, I expect them to do something in return too. You know, when they burn somebody's AQ boost, or not their AQ, their AW or their arena boost, take and give it back. Like, really, what does an arena boost cost Kabam? I mean, they give them to us all the time, these stupid crystals. Coots, how many times did you do it? I have no idea, to be honest with you, Coots. I will tell you all this. I did it enough. I did it enough that every time I had energy, I did it. I never burned units on it, and I never purchased units. So I didn't spend on the ban or anything like that. I didn't spend on it to get it or anything like that. I went into this with an entire mindset of I'm getting banned and I'm losing my items. That was my whole thought on this. I don't care. I really shouldn't. I really should have said something to my alliance. If anything, if I'm sorry about one thing that I didn't do, it's that I didn't tell my alliance, and I didn't tell anybody ahead of time what I was doing, and I really should have. Savage saying, wait, so what did you do to get banned? I'll go over that in a minute, Savage. Krusty Krab saying, I 100% agree that Kabam needs to get their stuff together. They only go and fix things when they're getting cheated out of money. But when we get shafted by their mistake, it's our fault. It's not that it's our fault, Krusty, and this is the thing that makes me so mad. It's not that it's our fault. They never say it's our fault. But what it is they say, well, underneath our terms of service, you're aware that that could happen. And that's such a cop-out. Like, I get it. You got a term of service. Look, I sell people cars for a living. People come in, they sign a contract. They leave. I can hang them out to dry. But when they come back the next day and they go, hey, man, you know what? This car's got a dent and I didn't see it. I pay a guy to fix the dent. I probably didn't know the dent was there. They didn't see the dent. It's an innocent mistake. We pay, we fix the dent, we move on. I take care of my customer. A guy comes back 2 months later and says, hey, man, yeah, my AC's not working. I go, dude, you bought this car 2 months ago. You're just now finding out. I might be able to help you out with the cost, but that's it. It's taking care of my customer. I'm not saying we're here to bend Kabam over. No, that's not the goal. But the goal is to get Kabam to be fair to us. That's all I want. I just want Kabam to be fair to the players, to the community. We pay to play the game. Not all of us, but people pay to play the game. There's a lot of money that goes into this game. There's no reason they can't take care of us. And you know what? It's frustrating when they don't. Because essentially they're just saying you guys aren't worth it. And that's I think that's not fair. It's not accurate. And that to me is what's problematic. So take it for what it's worth. I got banned. I got the Banhammer dropped down. I got a big knot on my head. 7 days I'll be sitting around. So we'll see. Rob saying Kabam has no idea what customer service is. They're so greedy. I don't even know that it's that they're greedy as much as some people don't understand what good customer service is. They don't pay attention to it. And like I said, every time I turn around, what I've heard today is, well, that's just the way it is. But why? Why does it have to be that way? Why can't we have more people speaking up and saying, look, man, just take care of us? I'm not saying give us a bunch of free stuff. I'm not looking for rank down tickets. I'm looking for them to just take care of us. When their mistakes cost us money, items, or deaths inside the game, or keeps us from rewards, that's not our fault. You can hide behind your term of service all you want, but Dropface says, but here's the thing. Run to the forums. If your customers treated you like crap, would you still care about them? Dude, I can tell you right now, people smash everybody. Doesn't matter. I just paid a lady, I can't say I paid her. I ate $1,000 that a customer didn't give us, didn't show back up. She's driving in my brand new van. Somehow my Facebook page has a 1-star review, and I'm the bad guy. I ate it. I moved on. She comes back. We'll still take care of her. And I don't disagree. How the community reacts helps. It makes a big difference. But the problem is Kabam has done this to the community. It's now at a back and forth at each other's throat. And unfortunately, Kabam has to take the first step. And here's why. in my opinion, they're the bigger people. Um, they have to be able to, because if the community goes soft, Kabam just holds firm. They continue to scrape the money in. They don't care. If Kabam was to just take care of us, how many people would quit going crazy? You know, how many people would stop being angry at them? In my opinion, I think there'd be a fair amount. Adam Marco, SlycemGaming got kabanned. Nerd needs to make a kabanned graphic. LOL. Dragon, I got banned for exploiting their exploit that they said didn't exist, but we all knew it did. Apparently, I was in the top 7% of those that could put it to use. So for those of you that say I don't know how to grind, there it is, 7 percentile. That's better than the top 10%. I mean, I think that's doing pretty good. As lighthearted as I can be. Jay-Z Gain saying, hey all. Hey, what's up, Jay-Z? Good seeing you, buddy. What's up, Hayden? Good seeing you, my friend. Alright. Big Balls, you are out of here. Look, man, I don't want anybody hurt. I don't want anybody to be in trouble. You know, I just want Kabam to take care of us. I want him to take care of the game. And I want him to take care of the community. And I think the thing that people forget is, this isn't an angry protest. I'm not angry about it. I'm not calling for Kabam's headquarters to be burned down, or that we light them on fire on the forums or anything like that. No, that's not what I want. I'm not mad about my ban. I deserved it. Look, I'm telling you right now on my stream, I deserve to be banned. I came into this knowing I was going to get banned. I knew doing this that I was wasting my energy, I was losing those rewards, and that I would walk away this possibly in a worse position than I started. But I just want him to take care of us. That's it. I just want him to take care of the game because I love the game. I freaking love it. If I didn't love the game and I didn't love the community, I wouldn't have a YouTube stream that's solely dedicated to it. It's not SlycemMCOC, SlycemGaming. I mean, originally I was going to do many games. But I love the community. I love the guys that come here and hang out. I love the people that take care of the stream. I love the team that I've started to build around the game. I love the game. And all I want them to do is take care of the game. Because if they don't take care of the game, they don't take care of the community, it all goes away. And I've seen it game after game after game. And I've watched them go away. And I'm telling you, when you don't take care of your community, the people that take care of you, the people that play your game, they go away. There will be another game that comes out. Yeah, Kabam has this on lockdown because they have Marvel. But eventually somebody will build something similar, and it's going to be good. It may be better. But I'm telling you, a community makes or breaks a mobile game like this. All I want is for them to take care of the game and take care of the players so we can keep the game we love. So, it's just insane when you look at it that way. Savage saying, wait, I'm still lost here. You got banned for grinding too much points in arena, or you got rewards? There was a glitch. There was a glitch with the rewards. I'll go over it here in a second, guys. Billy saying, why did you do it, bro? They would just take the rewards away anyway. Was you going to grind for Dormammu? No, I've got Dormammu duped, and he's Sig 99, so Dormammu means nothing for me. What's up, Sal? Good seeing you. Let's see here. Yeah, we got Big all settled down over there. What's up, Raphael? Good seeing you. Dragon saying, that's okay if you're coming back. I plan on coming back. Darian Boo saying, how long is your ban? It's 7 days. Billy saying, we love you too, bro. Let's see here. Yeah, started nailing it. I'm banned 7 days. So, Big Balls, I bet if someone did that, they would think twice about how they treat us. Again, you're getting removed. Last chance. That's not the answer. Adam Marco saying, SlycemGaming, I'm a big pitchfork and torch, LOL, regarding Kabam. Yeah. Let's see here. Trying to get back through this. Biggest noob, Sly, any day if Bulldog is going to be alright. Bulldog's good. We've talked today. Yes, Bulldog did get banned, I believe. NRG. Yo, I can't believe they freaking banned you. Excuse my language, that is bull. I mean, while it was their fault that the exploit was available, they should have let us keep the rewards. And again, I didn't see a reason to keep the rewards. I didn't do it for the rewards. Um, Again, I made a conscious decision to exploit this as much as possible to show the flaw, in my opinion, in Kabam's system. And believe me, this is the first touch on many. And again, I don't care if my account comes out in the worst of it all. It's all about trying to improve the game for everyone else so that I can keep a game that I enjoy playing. Sal says, why did you get banned because of going through the exploit once? No, Sal, I exploited it. Top 7% according to Kabam's post. Pedro saying, as a community, we need to stick together and let our voice be heard. Yeah, but it's tough. So, Krusty Krab, I bet if Kabam didn't have Marvel license, the game would have died a long time ago. You're probably right. Carlos saying, take care of the player, like give us a calendar with free 5-star shards. Let me explain. The calendar is not taking care of the player. The calendar is to keep the player going. That is simply there. It's simply there to allow us to build our accounts. It's just a way to speed up the building process. And it makes you log in every day. I don't know if you're aware, but that means every day you have to log into their game, play their game, and have a chance to spend money. A calendar with rewards is not them giving us something. Giving us something means I log in one day, and it's any day I so choose. I randomly log in, and I have an email from Kabam that says, congratulations, you were online during this event. Here you go. Two totally different things. A calendar is them waving their hand over here while they do something else over here. It's just a justification. That makes no sense. You can't use the calendar. They're not giving us free things. Free means it takes no effort, no time, no energy. When I log in, it's instantly there whenever I want. If I miss a day on the calendar, I don't get those rewards. They're a reward. They are not free. They require me to log in to their game and play their game. Two totally different things. NRG, they jacked up. It ain't your fault. No, it is my fault. Again, this is not Kabam's fault. The only thing Kabam did wrong is they left an exploit open for about 24 hours. And then they're mad at players that put it to use. And I get it. As players, we know better. But again, you didn't acknowledge the exploit. You put maintenance up 4, maybe 5 times ahead of time. And you didn't take care of anything. So it's kind of one of those things where, how hard did you really try? So, Big Ball saying, I wonder if they were able to catch all of the people who took advantage of the exploit. I can tell you, my personal opinion is no. And I have reason for that. I won't share it today. We'll talk about that some other time. But I firmly do not believe they caught everybody that took advantage of the exploit. There's no way. And that's my problem. If you have an exploit and you're not going to take care of your game, then you better be ready for the blowback, because people are going to cheat if they see someone else, and cheat, exploit, whatever you like to call it, if they see somebody else doing it and getting away with it. If there's somebody running mods and hacks and they're not getting banned, more people are going to do it. If you don't take care of your game, it gets exposed. Burnwell says, tell Kabam, oh, you banned me for 7 days. Well, guess what? I'm boycotting for 7 days. Guys, I'm not boycotting for 7 days. As you can see, I'm in the game. I'm on my secondary account. Again, I am not mad at Kabam any at all. Kabam did what they're supposed to do. They should have banned me. They banned me. Hey, high five to Kabam for taking that step. I want to know that they're doing the other things. What are they going to do to take care of the community? Are they going to take care of the things that they're supposed to do? We'll find out. So let's see. Chet saying 6 days free slice 'em. Yeah, I got a little time here. Dill saying, how's your ally recruit reacting? Not starting nothing, just curious. We're moving on. I mean, at the end of the day, map 5, AQ map 5 is not that bad. We're in tier 2 in war. We just got there, so we're still in that learning curve in tier 2 anyway. It's not going to change really a whole lot. I miss out on rewards, and I told them, guys, if you need to kick me to move on, kick my account. Not going to hurt my feelings. This was my decision. No hard feelings. X Shadow. So SlycemGaming, Kabam banned you. Yep, that is correct. Adam Marco, Kabam just gave me a loss in arena after I won. Had to reopen. Complete BS. Yep. Darren saying 7 days isn't bad. You'll be fine, guys. I'm catching up. So give me a second here. Mario says that sucks. Bulldog was only getting 3-star shards. Correct. Sal says at least it's not permanent. No, it's not permanent. It is what it is. Yeah, Bulldog got the Banhammer too. Hayden saying that's a nice Nightcrawler. I agree. I was really stoked when I got that Nightcrawler. Legend Saeed says, what about the counter awards? Those 5-star shards and catalysts, those are going to suck you to miss it. I miss them. I'll make them back up. I'm not too worried about it. Rise says, LMO, you have to repeat yourself so much for these questions. It feels like a remix. Top 7 exploiter, LOL. Where's that to? I agree. Raven saying, how's your alliance taking your ban? Not going to kick you, right? As of right now, no, but if they do, hey, I get it. I understand. So, Dropface says, the top 7% thing is such a skewed number. If 100 people exploited, only 7 got banned. Like, how did they pick that number is my thing. According to the post, they said 1/3 of the game could do it. 7% of that third excessively exploited the exploit. So, who knows? Star says, honestly, I love the calendar, though. It's still helping us a lot. I'm already almost another 5-star. But that's the point. The calendar is meant to be there to help us. It's not something that they're just doing to do. It's there to help us, but it's not free. It's not them saying, here, we want to take care of you. This is them pushing their game forward. That's all it is. Without the calendar, how many people wouldn't have a 5-star? How many wouldn't have the couple extra 4-stars and would be saying, I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. It's a chance for you to get great champions. It's a great chance for you to get the items you need. So, yeah, the calendar is great. I'm not arguing that, but yeah. Camaro's saying Blade is next. We haven't confirmed it yet, but that's what we're hoping. A lot of people hoping on it. What happened to the organized boycott movement people? We used to all be in, now we have no voice. Sorry about the earlier post. Look, you can talk. We can all talk, whatever you like. But when it comes to threats or anything like that, I'll ban the person. I'll remove the comment. Again, Kabam makes mistakes. I'm here to hopefully help bring a light to those and help out, help us move in the right direction. So, Chit saying Blade's not confirmed. Drop Faith, agree. The counter is a thank you for logging in. Because fact is, if we don't, the game dies fast. Exactly. Night Reaver says, Kabam gave me a phone. I had been playing about 2 months, I think. Yeah, Kingpin's not confirmed either. Night Reaver, Sharif saying it's Crazy Assault. Unstable Man says, at least give them the ultimate exploit title. Hey, I would wear it. Billy says, you get 3 days after, bro, so you can miss 2 days encounter. Oh, there you go. And still get all rewards. All right. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Toy wanted to talk about it. Chid. Big saying they're not doing anything to take care of us. I don't know if they do or don't, but that's what I'm hoping for. Hayden says, when did you make this account? I made it back when I started streaming, and then I just kind of let it sit there. Hey, Willow saying, people that got extra rewards and didn't get banned. Yeah, there are some out there. From what I hear, there's some people that they lost their T4Bs and their alphas, but they kept their 4-star crystals. They kept the 5-star they opened. So how is that fair to the people that didn't exploit? How is that fair to the people that got banned? I mean, Kabam just doesn't have a fairness. They have no idea how to be fair across the board, and they don't know how to take care of their customers. And that's what I'm preaching. That's my point behind all this, is that they don't know what they're doing. I want them to pay attention to those things. And if it's my YouTube stream, and if it brings attention to my account and they ban it forever, so be it. If it fixes the game, I can rebuild an account. Look, it's not hard. I can rebuild an account. Will I have the same champs? No. Will I maybe get Kabammed a lot on my crystals? Maybe. But at the end of the day, an account can be rebuilt. for some people, they spend their money on the game, and Kabam does little goofy things. It's not that they mean to. It's not like they go, oh, ha 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 ha, I see. So-and-so just activated their arena boost. They paid us $10. Let's go to a maintenance against them. You know, they're not out to get anybody, but they should be looking to take care of us when they make mistakes. That's it. So, Unstable Man saying, what's going to affect the Dormammu cutoff? I don't think it's going to affect it a whole lot. I think Dormammu's still going to go extremely high. He's a high-level defender, so expect him to still go high. So, Joshua says, Slicem, you were you were banned on title, my guy, so you don't have to keep answering that, LOL. That's okay. It's here. Pedro saying, you won't be kicked, Slicem. I made sure if that. Pedro, are you in my alliance? If so, who are you in the alliance? Because I don't recognize the name. Sorry, bud. Unless that's King, maybe. I'm not sure. Camaro saying, all right, then, Chid, who do you think is entering the contest? Krusty says, I was going to try to exploit, but I wussed out at the last second. Savage, so guys, how can you exploit? Because I played and never even seen 5 ISO. It was a big issue. So, Dropface, right, but you use your free energy, and the guy I know used 450 units in refills. Holy smokies. Top 7% is skewed. Mind you, his ban never ends. Yeah, that's tough. A Willow saying, Sigler here? There's Sigler. Sigler's here. Let's see. I'm almost caught up, thankfully. Solomon saying, I'm happy I didn't do the event on that day. I didn't want to get banned. Yeah. Pedro saying, not sure. Well, there he is. Yep. Ched said, just in, David released another song. Can we get an exploit? So, yeah, Riley's saying, why would Blade come before Kingpin and Medusa? Didn't that graphic come out long before the Blade one? We believe so, yeah. Jay saying, how do you think the ban will affect the arena threshold? I think it's not going to change it. Look, the pool might get changed a little bit, but not a lot. So, Mr. Slim, hey, Slicem to rank 5. Gwenpool, Nightcrawler, Rogue, OG Spider. I would go Gwenpool, no doubt about it, buddy. Gwenpool is a hoss. Drop Faith, Blade would likely be October with Guillotine's Nemesis. Yeah, talking about the nodes. Drop Faith, 7% of 1/3 of the players got banned. There's no cutoff implications, yeah. Alright, that's what I thought. Pedro's Kings, good deal. Paz says, T4 Basic is Thursday as well. I missed out on a T4, I'll be okay. Caleb, can you explain the exploit? Yep, I will in a second. Alright. Sal says, at first I thought that new champ was the movie Dormammu. Yeah. Alright. So, the exploit was very simple. The way it worked is upon completing the new event, once you 100%ed any of the events, so like if you did Master or Heroic, Normal, whatever the last tier was that you 100%ed, those rewards became locked to your account. Anytime you would go back and complete any part of the quest line, you would receive those rewards. So, for example, every time I went back and ran normal mode 1.1, I got the rewards as if I just 100%ed Master difficulty, which was 900 5-star shards, 500 4-star shards. I want to say 500 3-star shards. Well, here, I'll just tell you in a second. 5 or 6 T4CC fragment crystals, 1 T4 basic, and 3,600 T2 alphas fragments. Is basically the way it went. So it was a lot of stuff, you know. Yeah. So Biggest Noob says other summoners are going to be jealous the exploit didn't work for them. So because of that, they're going to be salty about it and complain on the forums. Eventually, word will always get out. No, I agree. It never fails. Look, again, I'm not salty at Kabam, I'm not angry at Kabam. Uh, I want Kabam to do the right thing. I want them to take care of our customers, take care of the game, take care of the player base, because without it, we have nothing. If people don't play, the game goes away. Um, and that's ultimately all I want. I'm not looking for compensation. I'm not looking for this, that, and the other. I don't want free stuff. I just want them to be more active in taking care of the game. If there's an exploit, take care of it. Pull it down. Take it off. Don't wait for people to start doing it. Don't get on the forum and say there is no problems. Get on there, address it, announce it, and move on. That's all I want. I want people to be taken care of. I want the game to be taken care of. I love the game. If I didn't enjoy the game, if I didn't think it was awesome, I sure as heck wouldn't have dropped thousands playing it, and going after champions and trying to be competitive. And I mean, I risked that exploiting the exploit. I knew it. I had a lot of money on the line, and I was okay with it. So, for me, though, it's about being able to grab the attention of people and saying, look, here's why this isn't right. The ban is right. Ban me. I deserve it. But what's not right is not taking care of your customers. And that's all I want. I want them to take care of the customers, because by taking care of the customers, they take care of the game. And that's what matters to me. I want a good game. I want them to be able to keep the game for a long time. I know they got plans till 2020, is what they say. So that's the idea. Adam Marcos, SlycemGaming, bro, do you have any experience boost on that account? I don't know, Adam. I don't know. Let's just see what I do have. It's been a long time. Oh, I do. I got 7 of the 40%ers. That's the only boost I have. So yeah, I do. Alright, let's see. Starvolt saying, big, not true. Kabam would see the outrageous resources being added. Oh, the outrageous resources being added. Yes and no. 2020, how about that, Krusty Krab? There you go. Don't make fun of me being from the sticks. It's not my fault. Alright. 20,020. Well, 20,020, it's a long time, and that's a good game. And if they just keep doing great stuff, 20,020 could be some sort of record or something, It's a lot of plans. Oh. Shut up, Riley. I know. Alright. Go ahead, make fun. No, I agree, Adam Marco. The extra spot would be nice. I don't really think I have to have it just yet. I'm going to be able to clear a large chunk of this junk even with what I got. Star, I don't believe they do. You can say they do, but you're talking about a lot of people, a lot of game. I don't think they have anything. I really don't. And not to be mean, but yeah. Hoppin' Straw is saying, how long did you get banned for? I got banned for 7 days. 7 days I'll be hanging out playing my alt account, talking about the game, and looking at other things. The good news is I have things to do on this account. Honestly, my main account is rather boring right now. I'm not a big arena grinder, so watching me grind the arena is like watching paint dry. And, I'm really just kind of finishing out Act 5. That's not exactly exciting either until I get back to the collector. And then you're going to get to watch me scream and yell and not play well and be an idiot. So, yep, tons of fun. Alright, Anthony, are you around? I know Sigler's around. Anybody from SlycemGaming, let me know if you're around. Let me see what we got going on. I know Chid's here. Star is here. I know Anthony and Sigler was wanting to come in on this call. I'm getting ready to bring up the new graphics. Legacy says, how many times did you do the exploit? Legacy, I didn't keep track. I can tell you, my inventory is full. It was massive. I did it my fair share and then some. What's up, Imperious1? Good seeing ya. Josh was saying, bro, play Forge to Fight. I would rather level my secondary account. Like, that's my point behind all this, is like, it's one of those things. I enjoy the game. I enjoy playing, even if it's my secondary account. And I guess that's where my passion comes from on some of this stuff. I just want to see them take care of it and take care of us, and take care of the game and the community, because if they do those things, we're going to have a great game and a great community to stand behind it for a long time. Some people will go, but a lot of people will stay and new people will join. So, hey, take care, Star. I'll catch you later, brother. Thanks for hanging out and watching the chat. Big saying 3 mil good for Iron Man. I think you should be safe. Yeah, he went like 2-3 last time. He'll probably be right around the same. He might drop a little, but not much. Dropface says, get the Whisperer on the call. Adam Marco says, not an idiot. I believe you mean Lemonhead, LOL. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, Willow says, like watching paint dry, only less action. Exactly. I'm aware of what I am. I am not an arena grinder. I hate it. It's no fun. I'll do it if I have to, but I haven't had to in a long time. If I could do features, I might grind the arena, but I just don't have enough 5 stars yet, so. What's up, Nick? Good seeing you. Says, haven't been here the past few days. Well, welcome back, man. The Legend saying, is 2 mil good for Doc Ock 3-star? You should be fine, Legend. You should be fine. Carlos, how mad is Bulldog? I don't think Bulldog is overly mad. I don't think. He might be. I know he wasn't thrilled about it. But again, we're all very realistic, so. Imperious1 Sly, have you been in touch with Frojo? We need his taxi cab confessions ASAP. I have been in touch with Frojo. Talked to Frojo a little bit earlier today. He is, he's been busy with work, hasn't hardly got to play the game. So we're hoping he'll be back. Nick says, is Bulldog banned for a week? Bulldog is currently banned for a week. Yes, that is true. Bulldog received a 7-day ban. I received a 7-day ban as well. Adam Margo says, don't let that SlycemGaming mod power get to your head, Chid. Too funny. Alright, guys, so I'm going to finish this. I'm going to post the new Trucos photos, the calendar, or the alphabetical chart, I guess. Actually, not really calendar. And we're going to take a look at that. Chris R6 says, Frojo doing Uber? He is. He is all about some Uber right now. Let's see. Krusty's saying he hates the arena as well, but I have to grind it because I'm so broke, just move it out and stuff. No, I agree. It's a great way to take care of your account, and you should do it. It's actually really good, man. Hayden, yeah, Frojo is doing Uber right now. Troutface says, Chid bans me, I'll revenge ban in a different stream. Nice. Yeah, Hayden, Frojo has a job. He's running Uber currently. Straw says, did the people that got banned lose items? Everybody lost items. According to Kabam, They pulled all the items. That's what they say. That's what they say. Jed says, seriously, Slice? Whoops. How good is King Garuda? I don't know. He's okay. I haven't got to play with him a whole lot. I pulled him, leveled him a little, and then quit playing this account. I guess I really need to see. Okay, so it's skill. Do I have any skill champs at all on this account? Mutant, 2. Okay, nothing that I'm too worried about. So, mutant is the key. What do I need here? Oops. Let's take a look. T2 mutant catalyst. I bet I need the same thing here. Shocker. 3 of those. Alright, fair enough. Adam Marco says define all. Exactly. I have a feeling that all is not really all. Yeah, Hayden, I am too. Super excited he was able to get something together, so. Oh, you mean give you a call. Okay, I'll give you a call. Give me 2 seconds. Welcome back, Doomsday. Straw says thanks for the info and the live stream. Hey, man, we appreciate it. And again, we appreciate everybody that helps take care of the stream. What's up, Nathan? Good seeing you. Here you go. For example, Mario right here says, they took my 5-star shards in T4Bs, but I got to keep my 4 stars. Interesting. That's part of the problem. And I don't want them to take your stuff, but that's part of the problem. You let an exploit happen. You let people keep rewards from the exploit, but then you don't want people to do the exploit. Like, how does that make sense? So for Mario, during that time span, he pulled RR. I'm trying to figure out who RR would be. Hyperion and Blue Cyclops. Oh, Rocket Raccoon, Hyperion, and Blue Cyclops. Hyperion is a great pull. That, for some players, is a very noticeable account-changing pull. It's unbelievable. Biggest Noob saying, yeah, everyone's account that was affected by the exploit was re-rolled to the way it was before the bug happened, and aside from them taking back the resources these summoners earned, if you did. Rank ups and level up the champ's gold lost it. Yeah, so that's what's supposed to happen. But we're finding out people got to keep stuff. Yeah. Hey, take care, Big. Good seeing you in here, man. Chit, I'm getting ready to give you a call. Sorry. This is what happens when I get talking. Drawface saying, see, the issue is last time this happened, I got 27 4 stars. Kept them all. No, that's my point. That's my entire point behind this. You can't get mad at people for exploiting the game when you don't take care of the repercussions. And I don't want people in trouble. I'm not trying to get people to lose their rewards now. But you would be foolish not to. I mean, I'm not saying I'm encouraging cheating, but they left it in the game. They're not taking it back. You want to get ahead? You want to take and catch up? You're behind? I can't blame you. How much time and money do people sink into the game? You know. Hayden, exactly. Again, this is the whole thing. It kind of sucks. The people who did something wrong got to keep the rewards. The people who chose not to get nothing. Even worse, Hayden, there were some people that couldn't even do the exploit. It just wasn't available to them. How's it fair to them? It just doesn't make sense. I just want the game to be. I don't even care if it's. I want it to be fair, but I want the community taken care of. Just take care of the community. Just take care of us. Make sure everything is done right. When you can look at yourself in the mirror, Kabam, and say, our game is right. We don't have issues. We don't have bugs. And if something happens, we take care of immediately. And we make sure it all gets done right. Hey, I guarantee you will have less moaning, groaning, whining, complaining, and backlash from the players. If we feel you're doing everything you can to take care of us and to take care of the game we love, and if we didn't love it, we wouldn't spend our time and our money on it, okay? It's free. I don't have to spend money on it. I do it because I love the game. They got things I want. Just doesn't make sense. Take care of us. Doomsday says, what exploit? I explained it once before. I'll explain it one more time, and then we're going to move on. The exploit was basically upon completing something, 100% completion, those rewards got locked into your account. Every time you completed a quest line of any type, you received those rewards all over again. So, for example, I 100%ed Master Mode. After that, I went back to normal mode. I went to 1.1, and I completed just one line in 1.1, and I got all the rewards as if I just completed Master Mode. Jay-Z Gaines says, or first here, Hayden says, Kabam's sense of justice is so off. I don't disagree. It's not. I don't think that their sense of justice is off. Is that they just don't know how to handle it. There's a lot to handle here. They were a small company. They've grown. They need some help. Just ask for help. Get somebody in. Do something. You need help managing your game. Get the help you need. You got tons of money. Help it. Spend a little bit to give us a better product, and we'll spend even more. You're going to have more players. You're going to have a bigger fan base. Like, do the right thing, and we're going to grow. The game grows. The content grows. Everything around it grows, and we have a better game. Just quit being cheap. Quit being stupid. Take care of us. Jay-Z Gaines says, I respect what you did, the reasoning behind it, and the way you're going about it. It's for the bigger picture and the future well-being of the game. You truly do love the game, just like a lot of us. Thank you. I do. And again, not to sound stupid here and repeat myself 100 times, I want it to be done right. I want them to take care of us. I want everything to grow. So, all right, I said I'm done with it. We're done with it. Let's take a look at who could or could not be coming. So again, you're going to have to see me update my my OBS here for this. Let me bring this up here, and it's going to fill my screen for a second. So just give me 1 second while I get this taken care of. All right. I want to cover up my top supporter spot. Or the leaderboard. Can't cover up last Spartan. All right. This is not ideal, I know. Let me see if I can find a way to throw a black screen over this. Oh, you know what? I'll do it this way. Boom. All right, there we go. Again, still learning this, so be patient with me. But here we go. All right, guys. All right. Cinderella says, so how about them Dodgers? How about them Dodgers? Carlos, I'd say probably so. The heck with it said, you lost me at spend some money. The Rildo says, yes, Carlos, we did. I'd say probably so. Jay, hey Slycem, when do you think you'll stop playing MCOC? Have you thought about this? Right now I don't see any reason to be. None at all yet. So, right now I love the game. Obviously, I'm banned 7 days. I'm playing on my secondary account. So if I didn't enjoy the game, I wouldn't be playing. I could take 7 days to go play my PlayStation, play some computer games or whatever else I wanted to do. Instead, here I am. I'm streaming for you guys, getting to hang out with you guys and build the community. It's a lot of my time. It's a lot of effort, but I enjoy doing it. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. Last week we had a great support week, great leaderboard. And again, last week, Last Spartan led the weekly leaderboard with 40 bucks, and he's going to be picking out another game. I think it's ended up being, I think it's going to be Elder Scrolls. We're going to stream one day this week. So I didn't forget Chid. I see Anthony saying him and Jake will be coming on in a few. So Real though says they lost one guy, no big deal, but we did map 5 instead of 6. So there you go. All right, let's get some phone calls going. Hey, Willow trying to just cause trouble around here. Leave it to that Willow guy. Who invited him here anyway? Real though say, by the way, Sly, I seen you on Twitch. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm over there on Twitch. Actually, I needed to update this. Whoops. You know, I think I should do that right meow. Right meow. Alright, that is updated over on the old Twitcheroo. Oh, there was somebody talking to me on there. Crap. That sucks. I just totally forget about Twitch. I really should be paying attention. Alright, Jay says for the next 7 days, instead of spinning on MCOC, maybe spin on the 700 million Powerball. Chit, I'm making a call. Pick your phone up. Please. Leave it to Chit. Says he's ready for a call. Call him, and he don't answer. I'm tired of it ringing. Alright, let's see if I can get Sigler on here. Sigler, are you ready for a phone call? I know Sigler and Anthony was looking at coming in, so let's see where things go. Let's see if we can get them in here. Yeah. Don't start shit. Been very busy. Been very busy. All right, let's see if we can get these two other yahoos on here, and then we'll get Chid in here. You may not know it yet, but he's coming on. The real deal says you just got banned from Chid. Hey, there's Sigler. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man.
So are you excited about our new game called Name That Champ and Who's Missing?
Oh yeah, I've been excited to play all day. Been warming up.
I am extremely excited to see who and what we got coming. I'm trying to see if I can find a piece of scratch paper now. I guess I'm not really prepared for this.
Huh. Yeah, I actually I did start a note so I could just have that up at the same time.
Hey, Willow saying Sigler, the man. Yeah, we got Sigler here.
Up, Willow?
All right, I'm gonna roll right over here, folks. Give me 1 second. I guess I could grab my big white erase board back behind me, but I don't know where my eraser's at. So, piece of paper it is. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be taking a look at the picture from Trucos. Trucos, again, doing marvelous work, bringing us some of the future little icons coming to the game. We believe. Letting us know who we think is going to be coming to the game and what Kabam might have in store for us. And this is in the code from my understanding. So we're going to be taking a look at that, who these champions might or might not be. And while some of them are fairly easy, there is one that everybody is curious about. And then we're going to take a look at the big board that has all the champions in the game, and they're separated by the alphabet. So we can get an idea of who it should and shouldn't be. So, looking forward to everybody's guess and seeing what they can do and what we think is going to happen. So, with that being said, Anthony, are you ready as well? And if not, we're going to go ahead and start kind of piecing some of this together, talking about some of it, and getting things moving forward here. Alright, what was I going to do? There was something else I wanted to click here. Maybe not. Alright. So, Sigler, so you've been thinking about this all day, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's always fun when you can play the guessing game.
Oh, the guessing game is always fun. Alright. Well, first, let's talk about the photos released by Trucos. AZ Real says you should do the big board first so we can narrow down the other two. The other two aren't hard, other than the one. We got Kingpin, it looks like, on the far outside. We're going to have Medusa, is the way that appears. And then that's Guillotine and Green Goblin. And then on the second photo there, it looks like Nightcrawler, Blade, Venom, and then an unknown person. And I think we can all agree with these from what we see so far. Sigler, I mean, do you agree? Is there anything you think that these could be any different? Is somebody overlooking something here?
Have you heard the newest thing regarding that unknown character?
As far as it could be something that Kabam has created
Yes,
to bring
it
to
could
us?
be a new villain.
Sure, it could be.
It seems plausible enough because any character that we've speculated, like Lash, or I think my guess was initially Blackheart, the character designs are just a little bit off, and the color schemes don't entirely match.
Sure.
So, it's always the unknown.
Absolutely. Well, let's ask this. Iconian says, or Arconian says, I think that might be Mephisto. Well, let's take a look at a couple things here. Let me get Anthony here on the call. Tony Dola here coming on. I call him, he hangs up. Let's try again.
Mephisto would also, I think,
Bulldog.
work.
Hold on. Bulldog's. Oh, I lied. Bulldog was calling
Bulldog.
myself, but then hung up. So, let me.
At least we know he's around and thinking about things.
Yeah, here. Talk to the chat. Let me call Bulldog and make sure there's nothing that he needs here, real quick. That all is
All
well.
right. Azrael saying it's not Mephisto. Unstable Man seems to agree. Chid bringing up the lipstick again. I actually did look closely at that. There is definitely some dark lipstick. But Ronan wears a lot of makeup. He's not a lady. A lot of people wear makeup. Sick thinks the blade looks fake. You talking about the unknown character having the same body as Venompool? Because I don't see that. It actually looks more like he's glowing in his chest, so that's something very special. Yeah, everyone seems to agree that it's not Mephisto. Like we said, until they actually confirm anything, it's purely speculation, but that's part of the fun. Trying to keep in mind where it could also fit alphabetically. Chid, yeah, eyeliner. I said makeup. I didn't specifically say lipstick as well.
Jacob, do you remember what
what's up, Anthony?
Do you remember what I saved that under?
Saved what under?
The alphabetical list.
You sent it to me directly online, so just go to the photos.
I knew I had it somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, and we are.
It's also on the video right there. What's up, SlycemGaming?
No, the A through Z list.
Oh, I thought you just found that online.
I did, but I saved it so we didn't have to do it again. And I think I sent that to you too.
All right.
Very well.
I am back. All right. Pass is saying the facial features of that it is a she. Unstable Man saying it's a new character. Why are we arguing about this?
It's a what?
A new character, like a Kabam created original.
Yeah, kind of like Guillotine. So.
Blade looks like R. Kelly.
And Venompool.
And not Venompool. Also, Venompool's not a hero, for the record.
Yes, which I overlooked because I was so taken back by the other fact.
Do what now?
Seaton put out a video today saying that Venompool was created for MCOC, and that is incorrect information.
Correct. He's in a comic.
Yeah, the only two characters that were Kabam created were Guillotine and Civil Warrior.
Alright.
Azrael Gilly was not in the comics. She was created for MCOC, but now she is canonical, which is a fun word to mean she's real. No, Guillotine is a hero, but she sometimes battles with the demons that are actually kept inside of her sword.
However, I think what Legend Saeed's saying there is the Guillotine villain. He thinks that that could be a Guillotine
I see what
villain.
you're saying. That would be really cool.
Like,
that
you know,
would be cool.
Somebody finally coming. I mean, you give it. I mean, it's got some red chest stuff going on, demon style. It's dark. So there you go.
Who did you think it was initially, Jacob?
Blackheart, the Ghost Rider villain. But Blackheart isn't that feminine. Could be Blackheart's girlfriend.
You're not the only one who thinks that, though.
All right. So there is some of what we're seeing, guys. We don't really know, and it's so hard to tell. I've looked and looked. I haven't seen anything. It looks like there's a vest with a red energy body underneath there with like a black face, some long hair. It could be female. I don't disagree. So. All right, so let's take a look at the alphabetical listing here, and let's go over what we do and don't know, and kind of go from there. So, going from Black Widow to Cable, so far we don't know who that is, but people are believing that's going to be Blade. Correct?
Correct.
All right, so spot one up there between Black Widow and Cable. We're going to say that's Blade.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Pittsburgh Punisher saying Moon Girl? I don't think that's Moon Girl, yeah.
No, definitely not Moon Girl. Moon Girl is fun and quirky.
Fair enough. All right, so between Captain Marvel and Civil Warrior, what are, let's see, that's a released one.
That's Carnage.
Yeah, that's Carnage. Okay, so between CM and Civil Warrior, that's Carnage. All right. Well, that's 2 spots down.
Yeah, okay, so real quick, Slicem, Chid is bringing up that there's nothing that connects Blade to the game at the moment.
Correct.
Do we want to throw out some other potentials that have been at least rumored?
Absolutely.
Because one that I've seen on several lists that I would definitely love to see is Bullseye.
Sure.
And it fits alphabetically.
It does. All right, so we got Blade, we got Bullseye. Who else could possibly fall there?
Yeah, and guys in the chat, if you have anything...
Do you want all the alphabetical options? I can give you that.
That was a lot. Some of them haven't really been rumored. I only brought up Bullseye because, you know, we've seen his name thrown around a little bit.
Real Deal says, I agree, Chid, want it to be Blade, but they need a second champ to go with Blade. You know, here's the thing. You could rumor, I mean, this could be a vampire. My question originally was Dracula to go between,
right.
you know, Deadpool and Doc Strange. However, that's not going to work out for, of course, spelling purposes.
Yeah, and that's Dr.
I was
Octopus.
going to say that's Doc Ock, as we found out. So, there's a whole new you know, a whole new issue. But I mean, could it be a vampire? I mean, could it be some kind of werewolf vampire I mean, we got red, we got blood, maybe some sort of vampire. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable on Blade comics. I'm a big fan of the movie, but if anybody does know in the chat that was a big Blade fan growing up, if there are any major villains that we might be overlooking, let us know.
No, just Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and again, it
I
could
mean,
be someone
there was
they
actually-
create. So,
Yeah, but Dracula was the main.
yeah. All right, so let's take a look. Let's keep moving. Spot 3 here comes between Deadpool and Doc,
I mean, that's Doc Ock we just covered.
and that's gonna be Doc Ock. All right. After that, we come down to Ghost Rider, where we got 2 spots between Ghost Rider and Groot.
Yeah, X Shadow already covered
Yep.
it. Green Goblin is already one of those slots.
Sure. The question is, who's the other?
And that's where it gets fun. I think most people are gonna want to see Gladiator Hulk fill that slot.
Yep.
I agree.
And that's really the only. It's really the only viable option.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything else major.
Unless they bring a different version of Ghost Rider, like Johnny.
Sure.
I forget his name. Daniel. Or they could do.
Ooh.
They could do Grandmaster, but because Thanos is in that picture, right? No. No. So no.
No.
Okay, so here's an interesting point. And Unstable Man's got a point. What about Giant Man? He is supposed to be, I believe, in the second Ant-Man movie.
That would be interesting.
It would probably be a Kamala Khan reskin, though.
That might wait though until that movie is closer, because isn't that 2018?
Yeah.
What, is this
Yeah,
supposed to be by the end of the year for this? Because I haven't paid attention to it.
Yes. This is
Yeah.
gonna be by the end of December. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're probably looking at closer to the movie release date for that. I agree with you there.
yeah,
Right.
that's why like Gladiator Hulk,
2018.
Thor Ragnarok coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Ultimate Wall Crawler Morbius would be cool, but doesn't fit alphabetically. So unfortunately not yet. Pittsburgh Punisher saying maybe it's Kingpin instead of Kilgrave, which Kingpin was actually the only one on my radar, but Kilgrave is pretty cool to throw out there also.
I don't see Kilgrave coming. There's just no move set for him.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Ooh. Andreas has a neat idea there. He's saying, I think that the thing next to Venom is a Kabam-created champion, Guillotine's Venom, that Blade is hunting down during a Halloween event. That would be perfect timing to bring Blade in.
Andreas Nuri, do you work for Kabam?
That would be smooth.
What's going on, Slade Wilson? Unstable Man, Hellcat, Hulkling. Hulkling would be really cool. But I do think that the one that's most rumored right now is Hela for that slot.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah, X-Shadows.
I really like Andreas's thought process there. Halloween is the perfect time for Blade. We're sitting here going, oh, but there's no way to tie Blade in. Hello, Halloween. Can you please come around?
Yeah, Andres, that's a good call.
There you go. Biggest noob, safe cutoff for Iron Man. I think a safe cutoff again is 2.5 if you want to be safe. I think he'll go down.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to go.
I think he's going to go down again. I think that 2-1 range is a real number, but I think it's 2.5. You'll be safe. Hey, Slade Wilson, what's up, man? Good seeing you, buddy. By the way, Slade, don't forget your logo is done if you're still wanting it. If not, just hit me up on the line app and let me know. No big deal. Coot saying Seaton did a video saying almost exactly what Andreas did. Oh, there you go. To heck with it says, wasn't this list supposed to originally be 120 champs?
No.
Okay.
They said 120, but if you count it, it's only 112.
Bro2D2, how's it going?
It was a typo.
No, Bro2D2. Yes. He says it makes sense for the unknown character to be a Halloween event. You got a blue demon, a vampire, a symbiote. Actually, he's got a good point. That would be a perfect Halloween lineup, you know. Real Deal saying you still need another champ to tie in Blade. Well, if the new champion there, if the question mark is something he's hunting, a demon, and a demon would make sense from the standpoint that, especially if it's somebody that Guillotine is facing off against. She, you know, the demons and her swords, this, that, and the other. You know, Blade could be coming to join Guillotine to help her hunt this demon. So, who knows?
They could have a cool new synergy together.
Oh yeah. And guys, listen, if you're new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Also help us out. Hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it.
And I don't subscribe to the theory that they have to tie in a champ. I think if they want to introduce one, they can at any time, especially someone as popular and as wanted and as requested as Blade is.
Yeah, Blade is huge. Every Marvel game that I've played has at least featured him in it.
Yeah.
I think Blade is a huge fan favorite. He's going to be around. So, yeah.
After Punisher, we already know it's Punisher 2099 Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yep.
Most of them toward the end are all filled out already for us, basically.
So. Rain.
I know that, Real Deal, but they don't have to. And it's better for promotion when they tie it in with like a movie.
Yeah.
You know, or another champ or something. So they do almost, well, so far they always do that for promotional issues. But
all right, well the next one we have here, let's keep moving forward. We have Hawkeye to Hood.
Hella.
All right, you're saying
X-Shadow saying maybe Heimdall. I would love to see Heimdall. The only reason I'm leaning more towards Hela being the actual one added would be because she's been rumored. Havoc was the one that we threw around, but doesn't fit alphabetically, so unfortunately cannot be Havoc.
J-Wag saying, let's just hope they don't give Blade the Carnage treatment. I agree there.
J-Wag, that would be a travesty.
It would be horrible. Imperious 1, I want to see Molecule Man. Oh, that would be cool too.
Unstoppable Man, MODOK is already in the game and not a playable character. And I believe they said he will never be a playable character. I believe.
Alright, so we got the next one after Hawkeye and such. We run down to King Groot.
We think that's going to be Kingpin.
To Loki.
Anybody else have any thoughts? Someone threw out Kilgrave, which would be cool, but unless they're going to add Jessica Jones also, I don't see them adding Kilgrave before they do the Defenders.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening. Kilgrave, again, he just doesn't have a move set. He's just not a you know, it's kind of like a Professor X. As cool as it would be to have him in the game, and you could do something kind of funny with him, it would just be tough to have him as a playable champion. We got Craven. Okay.
Chid, it couldn't be Hank Pym because of Alphabet.
Does Craven work? No.
Kitty Pryde would be cool.
Craven would
be
Kingpin.
Craven works.
Dave C says, got to be some science champs. Well, we'd like to believe that. However, it's been a proven fact that science champions no longer exist. Just go ahead and look at Doc Ock, the science champion that says science experiment, science this, science that. I'm a tech champ. There you go. Real Deal saying Blade, Mystic, or Skill are crossbreed because he is, which would be nice.
That's interesting. The Real Deal.
Hopefully, skill. There's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many good mystics,
I
and
agree.
Blade is going to be, hopefully, really, really, really good.
Not to mention, Kabam focuses on how champions fight, not necessarily their backstory.
Yeah.
So he might be skilled, but it would be interesting if they did a Karnak thing where, it takes 2 skill and 1 mystic to rank him up.
All right. After that, what we believe is the Kingpin spot, we're looking at Magneto. And it goes all the way to Kamala Khan, which is what? Actually, not Kamala Khan.
It's Miss Marvel, M-I-S-S. So, for people who know.
Right. So we got 2 spots here.
For that one, there are actually quite a few options in terms of what's been rumored.
All right, we've got a lot. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so right now, the 4 that I have written down are Maximus from the Inhumans, Medusa, also Inhumans, obviously. But then in terms of Thor Ragnarok, there's Meek or Mayak, who's an insectoid from Sakaar, which is where Thor Ragnarok takes place, and Mighty Thor himself. So, Bro2D2 saying Maximus Medusa also. Arconian, yeah, Kingpin would probably be skill. Unstable Man saying Namor or Nova. Yeah, maybe for the...
Nope.
Well, Namor maybe, not Nova, but we're not to that spot yet.
Dude, Nova was the dude I was trying to think of earlier, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Nova would be awesome.
All right, so we basically got Medusa, Maximus, Miek or whatever, and the Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
And
those are the top that have been thrown around on everybody's list.
I don't see Mario. I don't see Lockjaw coming to the contest.
Yeah, neither do I. Unfortunately,
so cool though.
It would
be cool.
But again, it's a fighting style. Is there anything there? I don't think so.
Yeah, X Shadow. It could be Namor. Let's just take it in order though.
We got Mephisto, the Mandarin. I don't see either one of those. They would have already been in the game. Maybe Mephisto, but I don't see that either.
I would love to see Mandarin, but at this point, I think time has passed.
Yeah. I think these make the most sense that we've got. Humans and then Gladiator, Thor coming out. I think that's going to be the key. All right. So we got that.
Next for Miss Marvel and Moon Knight.
So then we got Miss Marvel.
Which I'm curious to see what people think about this one, because I actually only have one person on my list.
Me too.
Unstable Man, throwing a curveball with Mojo Jojo. Would love to see him enter the contest.
Crazy one. Yep.
Misty Knight, which someone did throw out there earlier in the chat.
Yes. I don't know much about her. So, what would she be tied into?
The Defenders.
Okay. Interesting.
She's a detective.
I gotcha. What about let's see. What about Moon Girl? Could she not? I mean, she could fall into that spot. No big way to tie her in just yet, but she could fall there.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's not Inhuman, is she? So I'm not sure where else.
I'm not real sure if she is or isn't.
Can anybody in the chat confirm that?
Also, Mr. Sinister could.
Oh, Mr. Sinister, absolutely.
Yep. And we're gonna have a lot of stuff that there's only a couple movies and shows, so we're gonna have plenty of other stuff that's gonna have to come around.
Marvel would be cool.
So we got Misty Knight.
Um, Captain Bravo saying she is inhuman. Yeah, I
Alright.
knew that Devil Dinosaur was her villain, and that's always awesome. Um, yeah, if they were gonna do her though, I think they would do sort of a theme with like Squirrel Girl probably and Amadeus Cho. Um, my 2 cents. X Shadow, Mr.
To
Sinister,
be
and the
quite
new
fair,
movie.
who's between... Okay, that's Spider-Man Homecoming. Never mind.
Yes, Spider-Man Stark Enhanced.
Yeah.
And then the next one after that is Vulture. And the one before that is Punisher 2099.
Yep.
So we almost got everything filled in already.
What about Mordo and Nebula?
That? I have Mysterio on my list.
I do as well.
Okay.
Someone
But
threw
I
out
also-
Morphling, which would be
I
pretty
think
cool.
Mystique.
Or Namor, which would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, and Mystique. But again, there isn't really an X-Men event going on, and I'm not sure. Nomad wouldn't work.
A lot of people saying, talking about Mr.
Yeah,
Sinister
Carlos,
stuff.
sorry, that slot unfortunately is taken already. Do we have a hero with a name? Oh, Azrael, yeah, that was Spider-Man Stark Enhanced.
Yep.
After Spider-Man Miles Morales and before Star-Lord.
Matt saying, people get too hung up on the MCU tie-ins. Only like half the champs are from the MCU. No, I agree, and that's just it.
That's valid.
If there's a tie-in, that's great. But they're going to bring in what they want to bring in, even without the tie-ins. They just want to make sure it ties to the game and whatever is going on. So...
Yeah, that's why I do think that they could bring Blade in regardless. You know, it's not like they're rebooting Blade or anything. They're not doing a TV show or anything, but he would just be a great, logical champion to add.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Hey,
Yeah,
what's
Nick,
up, Peter?
Nick Fury's a good one.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
What was that last one, Anthony?
Nick Fury.
Yeah, doesn't fit, but that would be cool.
Goddamn Alphabet.
Yeah, Alphabet's tricky, man. Alphabet's tricky.
All right, again, I got that blown up. Big screen for everybody.
Salamence, where are you at in the game? How many R5s do you have? How many R4s do you have, etc.?
Yeah. So there's definitely some very interesting champions there that we've kind of nailed out. I'll be curious
Azrael,
to see.
did it really? I did not know that.
I didn't know that
did
either.
not know.
I just read that too.
That's very exciting, though. Mutamat, again. Good point. Arnage and Angela.
Gwenpool.
Yeah.
All just events. Adam Marco saying, for your information, Joe Line is currently live if you want to do a raid. I mean,
I'm mad at him right now.
Anthony's mad. His feelings are hurt.
He didn't respond to my comment yet on his video.
Aw. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll make it. I'm just gonna hold that grudge
no.
until he recognizes me.
0 R5s, 12 R4s. Yeah, I'd R5 Captain America World War II. Did you say he was duped? I'm gonna scroll up to check that.
Over Voodoo?
Cap World War II is. Yeah, Voodoo isn't duped. Cap World War II is. I would rank 5 Cap World War II. Good advice from the chat, in my opinion.
Yep.
I have my Cap World War II R5. He's my first science, rank 5, and I love him.
I'm enjoying him a lot too, actually.
Oh, I tell you what. If you guys want to do it, we can turn around. We can raid Joel. He raided me back when I was super, super small. We can jump over there and say, hey, slice some raid, whatever you want to say. and come on back. In the meantime, I'll get the game up, getting ready to roll. Again, just playing on this good old lovely secondary account that I have, luckily in safe storage, while I serve my 7-day suspension. So yeah, I tell you what, let's jump over there. Let's raid Joel. Tell him, hey, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Please hit that like button. It's so important to let these guys know you like their content. Let them know we appreciate them. So hit that like button. Tell them we're here. Tell him hey. And let's get ready to rock on. Oh, it looks like he's got some Warmax going over there.
He loves that game.
Yeah, I do not understand why that became huge out of nowhere. That was kind of hilarious.
It is interesting.
I took Cap into I took Cap into Section 2 Mordo yesterday, and it was a very, very, very fun fight.
Yeah, he cleans up. I use him in war, and he does not let me down.
Uh-oh, there's the SlycemGaming raid is going. And again, guys,
Bro 2D2.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Bro 2D2 saying we should do a hashtag reply to Tony.
Go over there, say hey to him, let him know that you're there, guys. Hit that like button, check him out, and then come on back. And there's his link. You can hit that, and come on back. So there you go.
Where Pittsburgh Punisher, it is not Cottonmouth because it is already Carnage. Also, correct. I don't know where you think Cottonmouth does fit. Yeah, X Shadow, thank you. Salamence, I totally get that. He still has a lot of utility, and his L2 causes mean bleed, especially if you have deep wounds.
Ooh. Yep.
Or Salamence, on that similar note, do you have any other science champs that you would prefer to R5 before him that are actually viable now for you?
Captain Morgan over there gaming. Let's see. The heck with it over there saying, hey, good deal, good deal.
Okay, Pittsburgh, I'm starting to think you're just trolling. Yeah, okay. Toodaloo.
Yep. Alright, guys. I'm going to get the game back up and gunning over here on our side.
That went south quick, huh?
Yeah, that was a little... whatever.
Alright, and we're back up, ready to rock
and
roll. Guys, make sure you get over there and say hey to Joel, and then come on back. We're going to get this game running. We'll see what this old secondary account of mine can run to. Alright. And guys, just so you know, we're at 964 subscribers. We've been there for like 3 days. Like, we've normally done a pretty good job of constantly growing, and we've suddenly hit this like little stopping point. So do us a favor, get out there, tell people about us. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling again. So close, so very close to being where we need to be. So get out there, tell people about us. Make sure you bring them in, tell them to hit that subscribe button.
The one true bulldog or not?
Oh, the bulldog. Let's get him in here live.
Hi, Ball.
Bulldog, we've been missing you today. Phil.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, Zeke?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good. What's
Hey,
up,
Paul.
Bulldog? Zeke, the secondary account it's really not that old, but I never play it like any at all, so it's pretty weak to say the least.
Yeah, my secondary account's like 160K, but it's not in an alliance or anything, so haven't
Dude.
been growing it recently.
You say 160K like that's like nothing, and that's only relatively, but that's still a respectable secondary account.
It would be even higher if I actually like put it in an alliance and did something with it. Unfortunately, it's got a really crappy it's got the worst luck. My first 2 5-stars were Iron Man and Hulkbuster. Like that's about
Wow.
how that account is
Buster
gone.
really is haunting you, huh?
Yeah, that Hulkbuster really is. I got them back to back. I pulled it on my alt account and then pulled it on my primary.
Oh,
That
Mm.
sucks.
And it's like I've got a ton of 4-stars and very few of them are duped. Like I've got Karnak duped, I got She-Hulk duped. The only decent ones I have are Mordo and Classic Spidey, Vision, Ultron, and Star-Lord. Everything else is, I got like Falcon, he's okay, but I got Hulk and Wolverine and X-23, none of them duped. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Like I think if I
Well,
put
X-23
the effort
doesn't need to
into
be
it. Yeah, I already. She's my first 550 on that account. 'Cause I
Yeah,
knew it
she's
was something.
awesome.
But like, I haven't even started Act 4 with that account. Because again, I rarely. I
Right.
was just parking it and doing AQ and AW with it in somebody else's alliance. So
Act 4 is so time consuming just because of how
Yeah.
long those lanes are.
and money if you want to do it in any kind of timely manner.
Yeah, which, you know.
What's up, Ultimate? Oh, cool. I'll check that out. I haven't been online all day. I can't even bring myself to open it.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, I've been off all day.
Little embargo action.
A little bit, little embarrassment.
Yeah, there's no need to feel embarrassed.
I'm mad too. I mean,
Yeah.
I really think this whole
Yeah, there's
situation is horse crap. You know, it happened before, nobody got banned, and now they're it's like, I don't know. They could have there could have been a warning. They knew it existed. They denied its existence. They could have just said, "Hey, we know this thing exists. In case you're new to online gaming, don't do this." Because this is the first real multiplayer game I've played. I mean, I played EverQuest way back in the day, but it was nothing like this. So it never even occurred to me that this would be a bannable offense. I'm not joking. Like, it never once entered into my mind. If it had, I wouldn't have done it. Or if somebody had said, "Hey, man, you might want to avoid that." That's a bit, because the only frame of reference I had was Frojo talking about how when it happened before, they took the stuff back, let them keep some of the stuff. So I'm thinking, hey, worst case scenario, they'll take back everything, and then I'm just out a little bit of energy. Literally never entered my mind.
Yeah, it is what it is. It sucks at the end of the day. But my reason and your reason and everything, and it's totally different. I talked at it on good length about it to begin the stream, and I'm not really going to go back to it. Anybody that has any questions about my stance on the recent ban and what it means to me, go rewatch the stream. Go watch the beginning part of it. I have no problem going in detail about it and my thoughts on it. So with that being said, you can go check that out early on. So yeah, that's how I feel. But
who are the leaked characters? I haven't even looked.
Ooh, you missed it. Okay. Well, the leaked characters so far that we can confirm, it looks like it's Kingpin and Medusa.
Yeah.
Blade. And then a champion that we have no idea of. And I tell you what, let me bring it right back up for you.
That's the picture from last night.
Yes.
The one that
Correct.
we thought might be Lash or Blackheart or something.
And
Yeah.
it turns
So
out that it's most likely a Kabam created MCOC original.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Didn't look 100% like anybody. I mean, it did look a lot like
Yeah,
Lash
That's
if
what I
you
was saying.
avoided the facial area.
And the body area.
What's up, Legacy?
Yep, what's up, Lag?
Yeah, you couldn't really see much though. That picture sucked.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Hi, Legacy.
So yeah, no, it's one of those things where I think Zach saying no problem. I don't blame my favorite YouTubers. Zach apparently got hit with the Banhammer as well.
Oh, bummer.
Real quick, we cannot gloss over this. Chid just quoted Lion King 2.
Ooh.
That's it.
End of report.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Krusty Krab. So Frojo, do you think Frojo would care if I tell his story again?
Oh, I don't think he would
Sly?
care. No, I don't.
All right, so here's the deal. You know, Frojo was working that security job, right? So what happened was he was there working. He was doing something. He was sitting back in his chair watching Brian's stream, right? And I guess somebody pulled up to the gate, but in the blind spot. It's like somebody who usually has their own key to get in and out. So he just assumed they let themselves in. So he just went back to watching his stream. He was like leaning back in his chair, watching the iPad. Anyway, so dude was mad because Frojo didn't open the door for him. He already had it out for him because of something Frojo did previously involving getting somebody transferred or whatever.
He got his girlfriend transferred.
Yeah, dude's girlfriend transferred. So anyway, dude took a picture that made it look like Frojo was asleep, like leaning back in his chair, and they fired him for it. So now he's driving Uber, which is why he's not on the stream.
So brutal.
Yeah. I hate being accused of stuff I haven't done. It makes me really mad.
Yeah, especially when it's just like someone else's word against yours that...
Yeah. Especially when that someone's got an obvious axe to grind and nobody listens. I've got this real thing about injustice. It just, like, I can't watch movies where people, like, I had to walk out and meet the parents. Any movie where, like, people get in trouble for things they didn't do, you know, like the kid lends him his jacket and there's like a joint in the pocket and he gets in trouble. Like, it just makes me physically uncomfortable and I can't watch it. I don't know what it is.
I understand that. It's the good
weird
nature in you, Bulldog.
That's what I think really it is. I hate seeing people suffering injustice. It kills
the reality is, if the world were a comic book, you would take matters into your own hands.
Absolutely.
You would be the Bulldog or not. You would become the Bulldog.
Right. That's right. I'd fight for the downtrodden, as long as they didn't try to talk to me or touch me or anything.
I'm the introverted superhero.
That's right. I will help you as long as you don't look directly at me. Yeah, I always thought I was just like a weirdo, you know, because like I walked out of that like I got up and left, and my wife's like, "What's going on?" You know, it was like early into our dating, and I'm like, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable, like physically uncomfortable seeing that kind of stuff. And I know it's just a movie, like I know it's not real, but it just, oh man, it just gets to me. I just can't stand it. So I have to be a little more picky about the type of media that I consume.
Totally fair.
I accuse Bulldog of being a fan of bulldogs and other bull cross type dogs. That is a fair accusation that I will wear with pride.
Very fair.
Yeah. I secondly accuse Bulldog of secretly liking 5- and 6-star Ryu of CFC, but if you ask, he will deny it up and down. Oh, jeez. AZ, you are so funny.
Arizona coming through, never failing me.
Yeah. So I picked up a PS4 today. I got it hooked up. I went ahead and picked up the Handsome Collection because I thought I could download my old characters, but I can't. So I had a buddy. That's why I wasn't here. He popped in and gave me a bunch of stuff, gave me some money to get me started on it. And I'm going to go ahead and stream that on my channel tomorrow. So if anybody wants to just keep an eye out, I'll be on and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about while I play some Borderlands 2.
That'll be excellent.
And talk about some retro games. The Super Nintendo Classic went on sale today, or pre-orders went on sale today. GameStop sold out in 30 minutes. Best Buy sold out in like 23 minutes. So if anybody was secretly thinking they were going to get their hands on one of those, good luck.
What was it again?
The SNES Classic.
Oh.
It's like a miniature version of the SNES. It's got 30 games. It's got like $1,000 worth of software loaded on it, like Earthbound, Super Mario RPG.
Oh man!
I mean, like just some really epic. I think it's got Chrono Trigger, like epic stuff. So I didn't get a NES Classic. I got one, but I gave it to my boss because he really, really wanted one, and it never hurts to score, some brownie points, And and besides, it was cool, but I wasn't into the NES as much as I was the SNES. So I'm really, really want one. I called in a favor today with a buddy of mine, and I basically paid him $20 to get me on the list for me. So I should be able to get my SNES Classic, hopefully without a problem. And I'm looking forward to that because that is just some amazing. I mentioned before I used to have a huge console collection. I had pretty much every console, like popular retail console. I never bothered going after like the stuff that there's only 2 of in existence, like the Nintendo PlayStation. But all the major ones, and that's what I sold to finance my MCOC crack addiction in the beginning. So I'm kind of looking forward to this time off. Kind of like get back to my roots a little bit, do some regular gaming. It's cool. I'm all right. Still fun.
The fact that you ended it like that actually worries me. It's cool. I wasn't worried.
But I'm not gonna cry. I'm not.
And speaking of that, don't forget we've got we're gonna have one night of PS4 coming up here as well. I think Last Spartan. He was last week's top supporter, top donation bringer, so
that's right.
He gets to pick one night of what we stream. So I think one night this week we're going to be streaming PS4 Elder Scrolls is what he picked. So tomorrow
is it Elder Scrolls Online?
Yeah,
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
you've
got a PS4. Go pick it up.
Yeah.
Anybody else that wants to play, I don't know how many people can play. I mean, obviously it's online. So if you want to join the fun, I don't know what it's like. I haven't even dove into it yet, but we'll put together a party, a group, whatever you can do, and I'm going to be streaming it. So if you want to be part of it, pick it up. Elder Scrolls Online. If you guys want, I'll run upstairs and grab the game. Like I just bought it at Best Buy like last week. I want to say it's like $20. I bought it.
Yeah, if you want to go grab that, I'll hold on for a minute because I'm going to talk to Crab here real quick. Yeah, Crab, I made a similar mistake. Well, my mistake was I didn't know that if you stop paying for PlayStation Plus, your uploaded saves go bye-bye. So I had a lot. I mean, I played Borderlands well over 1,500 hours. So I had a 72 OP8 in every class. Legendaries, I mean, just so many I would throw them away. And now I am essentially starting from 0 because I stopped paying I canceled my PS Plus account thinking, oh, I got MCOC. I'm never going back to console gaming. So, yeah, they're gone. At first I was like, oh, maybe they're still there. But nope, they're not. So, I mean, I still have some of my save files like on my laptop. I could like transfer them over, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I got to keep all my badass rank, and I get to unlock everything fresh again. So it means I'm going to get to go even higher. I'm at like 122,000 badass rank, so I got like a 20% bonus to everything. So I'm looking forward to all the easy unlocks and being able to get even more badass ranking. So yeah, I mean it's cool. I got the Slim too, which I didn't have when I had my original one. I got one of the first ones. But Crab, why do you have an Xbox One, bro? I mean, PS4 is where it's at. Well, what's going on there, buddy?
I agree.
Did you lose a bet with someone, or temporary insanity, major drug usage? I mean, talk to me, bro. What is it? Bulldog, can you say something in chat and let me know if you're going to stream on Twitch or YouTube or following your sake since it's not on Twitter? Well, you can follow me on Twitter, Bulldog or not, if you want to see cute pictures of the Bulldogs. I will not be streaming on Twitch. I don't have a Twitch account yet and not really much interest. I'm just going to stick to YouTube. It's what I know, and it works fine for me. Ultimate Wallcrawler saying they should have something like the cloud system on Xbox. I agree. Krusty Krab says PS4 sucks ass. Gonna have to politely disagree. I had an Xbox One, but I traded it for a PS4. Swenson's got both. Yeah, I traded it straight across, which I was pretty happy with. I mean, I had the 360 and the PS3 at the same time. Oh, you bought one just to play with your friends? Yeah, that was why I had an Xbox 360, was because a bunch of my friends were playing, what was it? One of the Diablos, maybe? I can't remember. I was like, and they were so cheap, I'm like, whatever. So, Chid says Xbox is the girlfriend console. Oh, my YouTube is the same, AZ, Bulldog or not. You can find my channel. There's nothing on it yet, but there will be soon. I'm Bulldog or not everywhere. I'm Bulldog or not on Twitter. I'm Bulldog or not on YouTube. Yeah, I was lucky nobody ever wanted that name. So you have both, but no PlayStation Network. Yeah, I don't either right now, but I thought we needed it for crossplay, like my friend, but apparently with the PlayStation 4, unlike the 3, it just comes automatically built in, which is great. And same thing with the streaming. So I'm looking forward to just like easy plug and play streaming.
Yeah, it's really easy. I do recommend renewing your PlayStation Plus accounts.
Yeah, I will.
The free games that you get every month, dude, sometimes they are just pure gold. And all of the discounts that you get, it's definitely makes it worth it.
I mean, I'll probably do it for the discounts. I never take advantage of the free games. I'm a one game at a time guy.
No, you can.
Yeah, but see,
I'm
that's
the same way. I'm the same way, but you can keep them in your library forever.
Yeah, that's true. That's
and
true.
not download them just yet.
But see, I'm like not only a one game at a time guy. I'm like maybe 2 games a year guy. You know, like I played when I got GTA 5. That was all I played for like 6 months, and then I switched to Borderlands 2, and that was all I played. You know, so it's like I tend to pick games that have a lot of replay value. I'm not one of those guys. Like I think like the only game in the last few years I think I played that didn't have a huge replay value was Dishonored, which I really enjoyed. Right. I had a good time, and I did replay it, you know, going after all of the weird achievements, and the BioShocks. I get the BioShock, I play through it 100%, and then I, you know, set it aside, and then I come back to it, you know, years later.
It's so good. It's so good.
I know. I love BioShock. You know, a man chooses, a slave obeys. Would you kindly kill Mr. Ryan? Yeah, it's a fantastic. It's probably, I talked about it a few nights ago. It's one of my 3 favorite franchises: Borderlands, BioShock, Fallout. My PS4 only has Destiny, Black Ops 3, Rainbow Six Siege, GTA 5, and Borderlands. Every other game that's single player, I go Xbox. Hey, you know what you like, especially Fallout and Skyrim, since Xbox doesn't have the mod restrictions that come with PS4. I see, I don't do any modding. See, like, that's what pisses me off about this ban. Like, I don't mod. I don't cheat. You know what I mean? Like, I never considered I was cheating. Like, that never occurred. You know, it's like, the only thing I got out of it was 1 4-star. I got an Archangel. You know, and I've already got 75 4-stars. It's not like he was ever going to get any use. That's what pisses me off is, and then, you know, I'm missing out on my, you know, my 5-star card, you know, my T4 card I bought, all the cards I had 4 cards, you know, and it's like, then I'm missing out on all of the shards. I'm missing out on the daily login, you know, the T4, like the punishment does not, for me, does not fit the crime. And then I'm not even going to get to keep the one, you know, they're going to take it back. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get Fallout 4 eventually, but I just figured, I know Borderlands. That's what I want, something that I know how to do. Since I'm gonna be streaming it, I want to be able to talk to you guys and not have, you know, like, oh, I gotta focus on, you know, where that next thing is, or how do I craft this. Yeah, I really want to, I mean, like, if I ever did any mods, it would be Fallout 3. Although I don't think Fallout 3 or New Vegas are available for the PS4. I think they're only on the PS3 and 360. I know they released the BioShock collection, which I still have to pick up, which I'll do eventually. But I'd have to get a PS3 again to play. I've heard that there's more mods than original content now, which is very cool. I mean, I'm super down with that because I freaking love both 3 and New Vegas. Like, it would be super hard for me to 1, 2, 3 those 3 franchises. Oh man, I drove a lot of people away. Sorry guys. We lost like 10 people.
Huh?
We lost
Doubt
like 10
that had
people.
much to do with you.
All right. Well, we were at like in the 40s, then we went up to like 55, and now we're back down to 46. So,
Oh, shame on you.
Sorry if I bored you guys.
All right, so yeah, no. Here's the game that I think we're going to be playing. Dun, 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 Elder Scrolls Online. Again, I got it at Best Buy the other day, $19.99. Yeah. So
Nice.
it looks cool. I think it's it'll be fun. Fight for the whatever, 3 alliances, play the way you like, multiplayer RPG. So there you go.
Cool.
So
Peter, I got banned for the same thing everybody did, the exploit. I ran it about 40 times probably, only getting normal rewards. So I just wanted, I was figuring like, oh, I'll get the alphas and then just get rid of everything else. So, but I did end up opening a couple of 4 stars, 2 dupes, and a new champ. Whatever. I don't care. Don't care.
all right. So anyways, this does say that it is 2 to unlimited players on the network. So again, the goal is to have this ready to stream tomorrow night, I believe, or Thursday, one of those 2. So if you would like to join me in the stream, come join me. Peter says, Slicem, have you downloaded it? The updates are big. No, I haven't yet. I'll start them tonight. Thanks for the update, Peter.
Dude, it took me like 20 minutes just to download the updates for the Handsome Collection. I was pretty surprised. And I'm running Hardline, too. That wasn't even Wi-Fi.
Yeah, all my...
Yeah, I mean, Q-Line, it was like basically what I did was I just, throughout the day, I had my phone on me, so I would just, run it, auto fight. I was just doing heroic the first level. And again, never occurred to me. Yeah, 7-day ban, Wolf. Never once entered into my mind. Ever. And it's like I sent a letter to Kabam today too, and I says, look, this is the first time I've ever played a mobile game. It's the first time I've ever played a multiplayer game like this. I said, I come from console gaming. It's like in Fallout. You know how you figure out how to cheat the vendors? You do it. It makes the game easier. You're not like broke all the time. And all I wanted to do was I was like, oh, hey, I get to open a bunch of 3 stars. Because that's all I was getting really was 3-star shards. And so I was like, oh, I got to open a bunch of 3 stars. Yay, that was fun. And then didn't think about it. So what are you going to do?
Take it and move on.
Just keep it in mind for the future. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And again, my big deal, and go back to the beginning of the stream. Watch this video tomorrow. Go back, check it out, and you can see my full stance on this. But, there's plenty of things to be said about this. So
yeah, I don't keep my console on my network wall crawler, so that was just its normal time. We could all download DCU online and make characters that look like Marvel characters and be complete dinks in the game.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Once again, highly recommend everybody go watch Angry Joe's review of the DC mobile game. I am telling you, you will laugh your butt off. He gets so angry. It's so
Has anybody
funny.
here played Marvel Omega Heroes, the Marvel online game?
I think Frojo did.
It's a free download, and I just downloaded it, and I'm just curious to hear what anyone thinks if they have played it.
Is it a console game?
it is.
It is. It's
PS4.
on the PS4.
Oh,
It's
I'll
free.
check that out.
And I've heard that it's similar to what was the game? Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
If it is, then I'll love it because I love those games.
I loved Ultimate Alliance. Yeah.
Ultimate Alliance was a great one. Another game that I have for the PS4 that I may stream since I'm going to have some free time coming up is going to be, I'll play my secondary account just to continue streaming MCOC, guys. I mean, here's the deal. MCOC brought me to you guys. I got a great group of MCO guys that sit here and follow us religiously. So I appreciate that. I'm not going to lose track of the community. I'm going to stay involved. Because to me, like I said, and I'll give you a quick recap of my deal here is
nice.
My my ban was more so about proving a point, about making it seen for what can be wrong and how I think it needs to be fixed. Again, if you're curious about my stance on my ban, please go back and watch the video at the beginning. I think it's worth it. Of course, I think it's worth it. I said it. But,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I would appreciate it and understand what's going on. So, with that being said, though, I've also got Legos Superheroes or whatever it was, Lego Marvel Legos or whatever it is. Another fun game on the PlayStation. But I'm excited to play some Elder Scrolls. I got it. It got stolen from me the last time I had it, so.
Oh wow, that's bad luck.
Well, my house got broke into. It was definitely no fun. So.
No bueno.
Yeah, no. Chris.
Yeah, I loved Diablo 2. I played the hell out of that game, but Diablo 3 just didn't have the same oomph for me. I played it for a while. Yeah, I saw that, Crab. I went shopping today, when I picked up the PS4 and looked at like kind of what was out there. I want the BioShock collection. I'm going to get that.
Yes.
But I might get Ultimate. I almost bought it for my Wii. I found Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 for the Wii, but I just didn't. I don't really like playing that thing.
Highly recommend doing either the Batman Arkham Returns or just go to Arkham Knight, because that is, in my opinion, the best one and amazing game.
See, I never played Arkham Knight, but I loved the first two.
I
especially
highly
loved
recommend
Arkham
playing
City.
Arkham Knight if you haven't. It's incredible.
I heard Arkham Origins was pretty crap.
It's still fun, but in terms of story, in terms of gameplay, in terms of downloadable content, Arkham Knight is just brilliant, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's excellent prep for the Spider-Man Marvel game that's coming out in 2018.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I loved the hell out of Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 2. When the first time you could like swing around the city and stop random crimes and stuff, like so good. Oh, well, now I'm glad I didn't buy it, crap. I didn't know that about the no costume selections. And again, when is Kabam going to get their head out of their butt and start selling us different skins, man? They're just leaving money on the table once again.
All right.
Yeah, I played Infamous. I played the first one, and I played the second one for a while. I almost bought Second Son today, but I don't know. Like, it's just one of those games, like, again, on paper, I should love it. And for some reason, I just don't. I don't know. I can't explain it. I wouldn't mind GTA 5 again, though. God, I had so much fun on that game. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the PS4 is a good one. I might have to check that out. Like I said, I loved Spider-Man 2 for the PS2. That was awesome. I'm also thinking about playing through Far Cry 3 and 4 again, because I really like those. Those are the like Far Cry, for me, the only problem with it is it's not long enough. Like, I'm just really getting into it, it seems like, and the game's over. Like, give me more. I want more of this. Give me more cry. Like, I don't know. They should do like more some expansions for it or something.
Here, you know what I have?
Another one.
There's a couple games that I enjoyed. I don't know what Far Cry was like. I never really got to play it, but is it kind of an open world, explore, storyline type game? Like
which one?
Far Cry or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, is it kind of like?
Yeah, it's open world. You can go anywhere you want, do anything you want. There's a story, of course, but like Far Cry 3 takes place on like a jungle island. There's two sides to the island. Far Cry 2 is in Africa, and again, there's like two parts of the map. One you unlock. There's a lot of weapons that you unlock. You can only carry like one of each class at any given time. You got to swap them out. There's like find and retrieve, like in Far Cry 2 it's diamonds. You got to find diamonds and return, you return it's and then there's you can choose which missions you take when. So yeah, and there's all sorts of little sub missions going on. Things you can find. The Last of Us is another one, Carlos. I've been wanting to check out.
You should love Tomb Raider.
I love the original Tomb Raider, like Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 on the PlayStation, and those are the only ones I've played. The new ones look good, but it's just like the problem with TV. There's just too much stuff and not enough time.
But it's so excellent.
I find something I like, I stick with it, and because I watch my nephew.
So long as you're happy.
Yeah, I watched my nephew play through The Last of Us. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it, but it's like Dead Rising 3. I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, I liked Far Cry 4 too. Well, 3 had the same thing where you take over the little jungle villages, and then 4 was the fortresses. I liked 4 better though. I thought the graphics were obviously better, and I liked the location, Kryat versus the jungle island. So it's a great game. I highly recommend them to anybody. 3 and 4, 2, 3, and 4. Night Wolf.
Hey, good night, Wolf. Night, Peter. Good seeing you, man. The other one that is interesting, not really interesting. The thing that I guess that kind of messes me up, and I had this issue with multiple games, Grand Theft Auto, Just Cause, Assassin's Creed. If you'll notice, as I named this list, these are all Red Dead Redemption. These are all pretty much wide open world, open world gaming. You can go do whatever at any point in the game. My problem is I get lost, and when I say I get lost, I get totally off the storyline because I go, ooh, let's go check this out. Oh, I wonder what's over here. And that's just the explorer in me. I want to know what's going on all over the place. I don't like to leave a single inch of the map not uncovered. And so then I get stuck doing something totally unrelated to the game. Somehow I start a whole new storyline, and it's no longer relevant to where I'm at in the game. And before long, I go back and I go, crap, what was I supposed to be doing? Why do I have 6 different storylines open? What did I miss? And then I get frustrated, and I end up just running around shooting people or riding my horse or doing something goofy inside the game, and I never get finished. So.
And that's the game that you played.
Yeah, that's your experience of it. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't like the Uncharted games, Carlos. They're too scripted for me.
Oh, they're excellent games.
Oh, I do not like them. I feel like I don't have enough control. It feels too ordered and too scripted for me.
That's why you love open world and Slycem loves scripted and vice versa.
Exactly. I like having complete. The only game that is pretty scripted that I dig is BioShock, and I think that's just because the world is so appealing to me. It's, as I said before, it's Ayn Rand philosophy come to life. I love the whole concept of it. I didn't play Web of Shadows. I saw some gameplay of it. It looked good. But again, it was like that one and the Spiders in Time or whatever. They both looked really good to me. Just never enough time in the day. But I think they're both good games. What was that? Something into Spiders in Time was the other one they did. I can't remember. But I'd like to actually see a little more gameplay of Web of Shadows. I might have to go look that up when we're done here. Main storyline involves Venom infecting all of New York. Nice. Happens to me all the time, Slycem. During my first playthrough of Borderlands, I took a side quest and I swore I was on track to finishing. The next thing you know, I was nowhere near finishing.
Hey, okay, so real quick. My brother, his favorite story to tell in that regard is that he played Elder Scrolls Oblivion for, I think, 200 hours, and he didn't close a single Oblivion gate.
Wow.
So, for those of you who don't know, that means he didn't progress in the story at all.
Yeah,
not
at
all.
Little
bit.
He just did all the side stuff?
Exactly. He just did all of the randomly generated side quests, and he loved it. He had a great experience. He created the character that he wanted to create.
That's awesome.
And that was
I mean,
just like,
that's
yeah, dude. That's
yeah, I
insane.
loved Oblivion. One of the reasons I loved Oblivion was, having to keep track of my leveling. I created a like a spreadsheet with little formulas because to level up, you had to level up your primary in each category by 10,
Right.
and so I never wanted to waste a single leveling. I always made sure I hit it right on the dot. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go over here and cast an illusion spell for an hour because I need to bring illusion up. To it's not my primary. And I want to hit that next level marker. So, and I loved all the side missions in that. I mean, the DLC was all good. I loved all the add-ons. I couldn't get into Skyrim that much, but I loved Oblivion. And there was something I was going to say about that. We were talking about. Oh yeah, thank you, Ultimate Wallcrawler, Shattered Dimensions, and Edge of Time. Edge of Time was the one I was trying to think of.
Shattered Dimensions was fun.
Was it good? Spiders in Time was also really fun. Spiders in Time and Edge of Time were both scripted storylines, though not open world. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew there was several of them. But dang it, there was something I was going to say about... I'm looking at we talked about the Uncharted games. We was talking about taking side quests on Borderlands. Shoot, I can't remember it. It was something about those. I told the story of when I lost my Borderlands character. That sucked. Yeah, it'll come to me. I don't remember what it was. Shoot. What were you talking about before we started talking about... you were telling the story of your brother. That was Oblivion he was playing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I really like all the Daedric quests.
Ha!
Getting all the equipment.
All right, finally. I remembered.
What?
It was driving me crazy. So back a couple weeks ago, I was talking about a game that had the landing zone that as soon as you landed, you just got absolutely destroyed. And that we talked about how they basically just farmed noob players whenever they landed.
Oh yeah, you were telling us about that.
Yeah. Okay. So it's been driving me crazy.
Now I remember my story. All right, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because I got mine on my computer screen. I won't forget mine.
Oh, okay. So I was going to say when I knew it was time to quit EverQuest the first time, I'll tell you why. So I was working on building. I was a ranger, and I was working on building the ivy etched armor, which at the time, this is in the very early days of EverQuest, was the best ranger armor in the game. And in order to do it, there was like a dozen different missions all over the world that you had to farm particular guys, get them to drop the ivy etched rune, and then you had to build the armor with it, right? So as I'm trying to do this, I started out in Kelethin, which is the tree fortress of the wood elves. So EverQuest map was so big. One day I hooked up with a guy who was he was a druid, and druids were the only ones that could teleport. So he wanted to go to this place called Permafrost, which was exactly on the other side of the map. Okay, so he teleports me. Now, this is before EverQuest added teleporters. Years later, they would add actual teleportation stations. But in those days, only druids could teleport. So he teleports us to Permafrost. I find the dude I got to kill. There's a line of people waiting. We're all fighting to get the kill and get the ivy etched armor. I finally get my ivy etched rune. Dude's nowhere to be found. He just left. So now I have no idea where I'm at. Now this is in the early days of the internet. This is 1999, okay? So it wasn't just you pop on Google and find anything you want. So I get on the internet, and I had a bad video card at the time. It wasn't very good. And I look at this map, and I realize just how far away I am from Kelethin. So I got to make a decision. I either got to make this my new home and stay there, but I know everything about Kelethin. I know where all the vendors are. I don't want to have to learn a whole new map. So I decide, okay, I'm going to get back to Kelethin. So I decide I'm just going to run. So I start running, okay? 4 hours later, 4 real-time hours later, I've covered like a third of the distance I need to get to. Now, I've only got about another 4 hours till my wife gets off of work, you know, and I don't want to like stop in a place I don't know. There's like plains, there's savannas, there's all these places I've never seen. So then I find a dude hanging out near the Dwarves Mountain Fortress, and I guess the next zone over was like way higher than me. I wasn't that high at the time, and it was like anything in there could kill me in one shot. So I end up paying this guy every ounce of currency I have, all my gold, all my platinum, to escort me through this like death zone and get me to a place where I can find a druid who can then teleport me back to Kelethin. So I spent almost 8 hours real time, like an entire day's worth of work, just trying to get back to my home area. And part of it I couldn't even see because my video card wasn't good enough to render it. So I'm like trying to run through these mountains, but all I see is white. So I'm just basically trying to maneuver the direction based on some map I had found. And I was like, okay, it's time to stop this game. I literally just wasted an entire day running.
Oh my god, that is so stressful.
It was very stressful.
That's funny.
I was also drinking heavily at the time, so that didn't help. Go
You
ahead,
have
Sly.
to get through that.
Oh,
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, my story's not nearly cool as that. I don't know what we were talking about, but it made me sit here and go, oh man, what was that game that I was talking about the other night? It was just driving me crazy. So I pulled it up. It ended up, and let's see. I wonder, curious if anybody else played it, but it was called Asheron's Call. Did anyone else?
I remember that. I never played it, but I remember Asheron's Call. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the game. You want to talk about a fun game. That was one of my favorite games, and I didn't get into it very deep, but, you know, we talk about the different sides of gaming and this and that and the other. Made by Turbine, who has since then made a lot of successful MMORPGs. But yeah, it was interesting. So it was one of the first ones to introduce housing. And they would have mods out where people would get a house, they'd go out to the middle of nowhere, and basically they would just run a program that just, like you were talking about, casting spells over and over, and that's what this did. It would just sit there and recast your spells to gain your experience and level your characters up. And then whenever you ran out of supplies, you know, you'd come back in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half a day, whatever it was. You'd come back, you'd go inside to your house, you'd get whatever you needed. You'd go back outside and just rerun those buffs. And so you just constantly ran these loops of spells. And then once you got leveled up enough, your little group of people would go venture out into the wilderness and try to kill some things just to see where you were at. But a large chunk of the game was player versus player content, and it was brutal. Extremely fun game, and unfortunately no longer around. But yeah, it was interesting.
Thank you, Krusty Krab. He quoted the part where I said I hooked up with a guy, quote unquote. Like that looks really bad if you don't give the rest of the quotation. Thank you. Yeah. And Adam Mark or A Willow, I basically had to sell my ass to get home. That was exactly the case. And I remember too, it was like this cemetery zone. It was like all dark and creepy. And the dude was like strong enough to survive, but not like rampage through there. So he's like, we got to draw 0 attention. He goes, if we draw like one creature, I'll be okay. But if we train or something, we're dead. And so we like basically found the edge of the map and just like stuck to it all the way through the zone. And one thing did find us, and it looked like a giant bee that wasn't even that big. You know, it was like the size of a sparrow would be to me. And he almost died killing it. And I was like, oh my god, I think. Because in that game, when you died, like all your stuff like just laid there, and you had to go back and get it. Oh, yeah. And I was like, I could literally lose everything on this mission, on this run.
Adam Marco saying that you got kabammed. Someone was running a scam. Amazing.
No, he just didn't care. Like he just didn't even care the fact that he was basically abandoning me there.
But imagine if that was the scam. He takes this lowly person out to the permafrost, and then plants his buddy, who he knows can escort him back, at the edge that he knows he'll need him. So then he gets all his gold and platinum.
That could have happened. Absolutely. Yeah, that absolutely could have happened. What's up, Vladimir?
Right, dude. Just make sure you make it to the edge of the savannah by 4 p.m. I left him at noon.
Yeah, Krusty Krab, I know about the Marcus's shop glitch where you get behind the shop and use an infinity pistol. And actually, I'm level 8 now, but I do have a level 6 infinity pistol and no elements, so maybe no. I'm looking forward to actually playing my way through it. You know, I do wish I had some golden keys again, though. I missed that. That would be nice. I can't even remember they had all these codes you could get. I don't even know if they're still putting them out now, all these years later. I'll have to look it up. Good. That's actually a good point. You know, that might have. I mean, it seemed random, the guy I finally found, but then again, I was just like shouting out into general, like, "Hey, can anybody get me home?" So maybe they did. Maybe they did screw me. Who knows? The white collar RPG scams, exactly. Well, you know, it's funny too. You would say that there's a anybody who's a fan of sci-fi fantasy. Cory Doctorow is an author who I cannot stand, but he edited a collection called Overclocked, and it's a series of stories about essentially technology gone rogue, post-apocalyptic stuff. There's one story about like the world basically going to crap because a bunch of different terrorist organizations all went and did stuff all at the same time. So instead of one big event, it was a bunch of small events. But he also did one about girls playing an online MMO and it basically like interactions with the real world. Digital sweatshops is what it's about, because they really do have digital sweatshops where they keep these people essentially prisoner and make them farm, you know, gold and resources in MMOs that they then sell. So it's pretty crazy, and it's a good story. So if anybody wants like a good collection of short stories, I recommend Overclocked. It's very good. If anybody's a reader or listens to audiobooks.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Another good collection is called Wastelands, which is all post-apocalyptic stories. And the best thing about it is Harlan Ellison lends his voice to the audio if you get the audio book. Harlan Ellison, you know, is a very famous sci-fi author, and he has an excellent just an excellent speaking voice. He does a very small part. It's a small story, but he contributes both in writing and in audio. If you get the audiobook, I really enjoy it. So, well, I've been yammering on enough about this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take off and let you guys get back to actually talking about MCOC.
Actually, I'm getting ready to cut this. It's getting on 1 a.m. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm actually got a little bit of projects to work on tonight. Guys, we'll be live again tomorrow. Same deal as always. So, real quick, Bulldog, if you can hang around, give me a few. But after that, guys, listen, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Again, don't forget, whoever ends up on top of the weekly leaderboard picks out one game for the stream for the next week. Currently, the leaderboard is empty, so it's still anybody's game, obviously. Outside of that, guys, if you have any questions, you got anything, feel free to let us know. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you out. And again, do us a favor. Send some people our way. Tell them to come in. Check us out. Hit that subscribe button. Let us know that you're here. Pass us around. You know, we'd like to get to that 1K and continue growing. So help us out. Send some people our way. We want to be the place people come to hang out. So, again, don't forget, it's looking like Thursday. AZ Reels says, I always end up on top. Wink, wink. AZ, so far, you've yet to lead the weekly leaderboard. Or I don't think you've had it tonight's top supporter either. So you're definitely not on top yet. With that being said, though, guys, for real, we're going to head out. Carlos says, Warmax. You know what? I'll stream some Warmax next time as well, just for giggles. Tomorrow night I'll throw a little Warmax in there. So, all right, guys. Again,
That's what
thanks.
she said.
Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. If there's anything we can do, let us know. Do us a favor. hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send some people our way. So close to 1,000. Help us out. We appreciate the growth. It's going the right direction. So we're going to catch you guys next time. And again, I'm going to run one last commercial here, and then we are out of here. If you got anything, let us know. And again, we appreciate all the help, guys. So yeah. Bulldog, anything you want to touch on before we head out of here?
Is Anthony still in here? No? Okay. Yeah, he probably fell asleep. If we hear snoring, we'll know he's finally fallen asleep. Like I said, if you feel like it and you want to go find the Bulldoggernaut channel and subscribe, I will most likely be on tomorrow. Some in the morning, some in the evening. I got nothing but time right now, so I'm looking forward to chatting about whatever you guys want to chat about. And I'll be here tomorrow night as usual. And everybody have a good night.
I am here, Bulldog.
I was gonna say we were talking about The Office and that last night. Do you remember the one the Office where Michael couldn't say "that's what she said" anymore?
Oh my God!
It was like season 1, and it's like she keeps setting it up, she keeps saying stuff, and then finally he goes, "That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said." And he goes, "It was worth it. It was worth getting fired."
I'm gonna have to watch that whole series.
Yeah, it's really you should totally.
I'll do it right after I finish Rick and Morty.
Oh, there you go. Good night, Chid. Good night, John.
Adam Marco, go ahead, lead that raid. Go over there, check Brian Grant out, raid him, make sure he knows that we sent some people that way. You guys take care. Stream is out.
I'll join you.
See y'all.
Night.
16.